All right. Before I go, I want to tell you my plan for today. Okay, so if you've watched my video about the landslide, I tried to traverse the landslide. However, I failed. The rocks are way too loose and slippery. Oh no, my freaking... Hold on. My shoelace came untied. So let me take a little break here. All right. Tie my shoe. Why does this shoelace always come untied? Okay, right here especially. All right, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I tried to traverse the landslide last time without a rope. Okay, and I failed because the rocks are way too slippery and loose, and it's just way too steep. It's not steep enough where if I fell, I would probably die. I would probably be able to not fall too far. I would be able to probably go on all fours and stop the fall pretty easily. Well, but we have to be careful, okay? I might be wrong. So if I'm wrong, I got this rope. It's like a 1 ton or like 1,800 kilo. That's like 2 tons climbing rope. And these ropes are used by the Chinese Coast Guard to like rescue ships lost at sea. Okay, so it's pretty legit. I got the thickest one, the longest one, the most expensive one. It was like 50 bucks, so it wasn't too bad. 50 bucks I think is a reasonable price for this beast of a rope. Okay? All right, so my plan today is to make it to the 3rd peak over. So there's 1, then 2, and then 3. You can't see them now. They're blocked by this hill. Make it to the 3rd peak over, and then walk about 100 yards to that landslide. And then from there, I think I'm going to, I'm not sure yet, I have to think about it carefully when I get there. From there, I'm going to probably climb along the side of the landslide where there are trees, okay? So the trees are gonna help me. They're gonna help me climb up to the top of the mountain. Luckily, it's cold today. It's not a snaky day. There's no sun. It's cold, 17 degrees Celsius, okay? So like 60 degrees, I don't know. We're in Celsius here, so I checked the weather. We're 17 degrees Celsius, which is cool, but not too cold, so I don't need a coat when I'm exercising. So I'm gonna traverse up the side of that landslide where there are trees, and I'm gonna make it to the top of that landslide. And from the top of that landslide, I'm going to set my rope, okay? And then from there, I'll be able to explore the landslide safely. If you think I'm crazy not to use a harness, have you ever seen this epic movie? There's this epic movie. It's called Free Solo. So there's this mountain climber his name is Alex Honnold. And this guy is freaking insane. And if you haven't seen it, it's a must watch. Okay, you must watch this movie or documentary. And so I hope you are all familiar with this big granite rock called El Capitan. Okay, this big granite, excuse me, this big granite rock in Yellowstone is called El Capitan. It's very famous. Alex Honnold literally climbed up that rock slab, that mountain, in like 45 minutes without any rope. Okay, it's called a free solo. He's absolutely insane. He's probably the best climber in the world. who's still alive, and let's pray for him and hope that he remains to be still alive, because he's an awesome person. And yeah, so you gotta watch it. Free solo, literally climbs up El Capitan. It was like 43 or 47, 46 minutes. You can look it up online. Like it was a record time. Like it literally takes people weeks to do this with ropes. And he just like jogs up this freaking granite, sheer, vertical rock face in 45 minutes. Like it's nothing. And like I said, it usually takes people 2 weeks, okay, to climb this route. It literally took people months just to be the first climbers to figure out the route. So yeah, you gotta watch this. So what I'm doing compared to that is nothing. Absolutely nothing. I am an experienced climber. Just ask my mom. When I'm a young boy, all I do after school is climb trees. We literally, my brother and our friends, we had like a tree fort, like 100 feet up in this old growth fir tree. When we were in university, for fun, we climbed this huge sequoia in front of the Memorial Union at night. And this sequoia nickname was Bob. And the branches were so far apart, it was hard to climb because, and they were slippery and bald. So there was not a lot of grip. It was a really sketchy climb, but we all made it. My brother and our friend, we all made it to the top, and there's like this perch at the top, and we sat up there for a little bit. It was really sketchy though. Like we would have plinkoed all the way down if we slipped. Wow. So okay, also I'm a pretty experienced woodsman. Like I've told you earlier, I was a wildland firefighter for a decade. Okay, not anymore. I'm a teacher. I'm a chemistry teacher, high school chemistry teacher in China, in Zhejiang. Okay, that's where I am right now. And yeah, so I'm very experienced in the woods. So this is nothing for me. Normally, the forest is on fire when I'm in the woods, but today it's not on fire. Today it's raining, wet, cool. The only danger I'm concerned about are the widowmakers and the killer trees. However, I've done this path hundreds of times, and I know exactly where most of those killer trees are located. I thought about marking them with ribbon, but yeah, ribbon ain't beautiful, so I don't think it's my duty to mark a Chinese trail. It's not my responsibility, so I'm just gonna leave it be and just leave it how it is. That's the way to go when you go to the woods. You go in peace. Normally you don't take anything. If you take something, you thank Mother Nature for what you took. Like that persimmon, thank you Mother Nature for that persimmon. It was pretty good. Yeah, but I should just leave that stuff for the animals. The reason why I ate it was because I just wanted to taste it to know what it was. And yeah, it was just an experience. So if I see another persimmon, I'll be like, yeah, I already had a persimmon. It's pretty good. I'm just gonna leave it for the animals out here, okay? Yeah, okay. So I don't have my North Mang jacket on, and I'm starting to sweat, and it's freaking 60 degrees out. 60 degrees, as you know, is hypothermic weather. So anything below 60 degrees, you can get hypothermia. But don't worry about me. I got the North Mang and a towel. If it starts raining, we'll put the North Mang on. And like I said, I'm already sweating, and life is good. Today is a holiday. I'm not skipping school today. Today I am actually allowed to go out. So I have, yeah, so I hope you guys aren't jealous, but I have so much free time these days. and it's giving me a lot of time to do these videos and get my YouTube channel started. Yeah, I ran it on Facebook the other day. I do that sometimes just to get some, just to blow off some steam. I think it's healthy. I think it's good to do, as long as you don't like personally offend people. And if you are, just don't read that shit. You probably blocked me by now anyway. So yeah, I ran it about YouTube because, oh my God, YouTube. Oh, I shouldn't say YouTube. I love YouTube. Hey YouTube, I love you. Let me speak in code now. So YT, I watch howtohunt.com, and his videos are not monetized. Okay, so that means he doesn't make a dime. But whenever I watch his videos, there's like freaking a commercial, an advertisement or two every like 5-10 minutes. Okay, so they're making dollars. Somebody's making dollars. That would be Google. All right, and I kind of went overboard. So I said YouTube is stealing, but actually YouTube is not that bad. I thought about it and thought, okay, so YouTube is providing the world with this pretty great platform, albeit there is censorship a bit. Okay, but I'm not going to talk about that stuff on YT. If I move to Rumble, one of these days I have time, I might move to the R platform, and there I can say whatever I want, and I can probably monetize there as well. But YouTube, I think, is going to be my best opportunity to share this stuff with more people, and then after that I will move. When I have a bigger audience, I'll move after that. So YouTube is actually pretty good in that respect, and YouTube is improving. It got really bad, but it's lightened up a little bit, so things are improving a little bit, so that's a good sign. So maybe one day we'll all be free, okay, to say whatever we want and to think whatever we want. There's a lot of pessimism out there, okay, among the people, and you know me, I definitely agree with that sort of thinking. But I also see improvements because more and more people are fighting back. More and more people are leaving the YT and going elsewhere, and they're gonna lose if they keep it up. We're winning, okay? We are freaking winning. So if you're one of those people who have been fighting the fight, I want to thank you and give you and say a prayer for you, and fight with compassion, love, and understanding. It's the only way. You can't fight like with the same consciousness, okay? So right, it's the most powerful force on the planet. Like Elon Musk says, it might sound corny, but love is the answer. Bye bye.